Question for you. Is your website secretly scaring away customers? Well, you might be shocked to learn that removing just 5 common items can actually double your leads. I'll show you exactly what they are and why they need to go right now. So if your website isn't bringing in customers that you want, or if people visit your site and leave super fast, I know how frustrating that can be. I mean, you've put time and effort into it, right? Well, today we're going to fix that. And if we haven't met before, I'm Brandon Hurst, and I set up online systems that help businesses get more customers and increase their profits. Okay, first up, there's probably too much clutter on your homepage. So many businesses try to cram everything into their homepage. Tons of text, every service listed, a dozen pictures, and it's overwhelming. And when a visitor lands there, they get confused. They don't know where to look or what to click, and when people are confused, they usually just leave. I know it's easy to think more is better, that you need to show everything you offer right away. Many business owners feel this pressure, but here's the thing. A confused mind always says no. So cut down the words on your homepage. Use clear, simple headlines. Make it super obvious what the main thing you want the visitor to do is. Think less is more. Like, what's one action you want them to take? So after this video, take a second to look at your homepage and ask yourself, is it trying to say too much? All right, number 2, and this one's super common. Automatic image sliders or carousels. You know those sliding banners at the top of many websites? They flash different pictures and messages. Well, they seem pretty cool, right? Like you're showing off a lot of great stuff, but the truth is, most people ignore them. Studies show that click-through rates on sliders are incredibly low. Plus, they can slow your website down, which really annoys visitors. So instead of making people wait for your third or fourth slide, which they probably won't see, think about this. What is the single most important message you want to share? Like, what's the one thing that will make your ideal customer say, aha, this is for me? So with that said, the fix is simple. Replace your slider with a single powerful hero image in a clear, concise headline. This headline should instantly tell visitors what you do and who you help. Focus all that prime real estate on one main message that truly matters. Next up, let's talk about your buttons, your call to actions or CTAs. The third thing to remove is vague or boring call to actions. If your website buttons say something like learn more, submit, or click here, they're not doing you any favors. Those words are too generic. They don't create excitement or tell a visitor what benefit they get by clicking. And you might be thinking, but learn more is what everyone uses. And you're right, it's common. But common doesn't mean effective. Think about it. Learn more sounds like work. People are busy. So what if instead your buttons clearly promise something valuable? Like imagine a button saying get your free marketing checklist or claim your 10% discount code or start your free trial. Do you see the difference there? These are specific and highlighted benefit, and you know exactly what you're getting. So your action step here is to change your call to action buttons to be more specific and benefit driven. Tell people exactly what will happen when they click and what good thing they will receive. The key thing here is to use action words and make it irresistible. Just this little change can make a huge difference in how many people click and take the next step with you. It's one of the quickest wins you can do on your website. Number 4 on our removal list is generic fake looking stock photos. We've all seen them. I mean, those super polished photos of people in perfect business suits, high-fiving, or the unnaturally happy person staring at a laptop. Using stock photos that look staged or that everyone else is using can make your business seem less real and less trustworthy. I'm sure you already know this, but people can spot a cheesy stock photo from a mile away. And you might be thinking, showing some kind of photo is better than nothing, right? But having a bad or really obvious fake stock photos can actually hurt your credibility more than it helps. By doing it, it can make your business feel impersonable. Okay, so what's the alternative if you're not a photographer? Well, think authentic. Real is always better. You can use actual photos of your team, your workspace, your products in action, or even happy customers with their permission, of course. These don't need to be super high production. A good clear photo from your smartphone can often feel more genuine. So swap out those generic stock photos for more authentic images. Show the real people, the products, and the personality behind your business. It builds connection and trust much more effectively. And even if they're not perfect, real photos tell a much better story. Finally, the 5th thing that we want to remove today is outdated, irrelevant content. This could be an old blog post from 5 years ago that is no longer accurate, or services listed that you don't actually really offer anymore, or team member bios for people who left ages ago. This old stuff just adds clutter and confuses your visitors or make your business look like it's not keeping up. And I know it's tempting to leave old stuff up thinking maybe someone will find it useful or it shows that we've been around for a while. But more often, it just makes it harder for new visitors to find what they're actually looking for. Think of your website as your best, most efficient salesperson. Would you want that salesperson talking about deals from last year or services you can't even provide anymore? Well, of course not. You want them sharp, current, and focused on what helps the customer right now. So your action here is to do a quick audit of your website. Go through your pages, especially services, lists, and blog. Remove old services, outdated information, broken links, or content that doesn't directly help your ideal customer achieve their goals today. Just keep it fresh and focused. Okay, so those 5 things are things that you can remove from your website right now to make it better. Implementing even 1 or 2 of these can really boost your engagement and lead generation. If you found this helpful and want more straightforward tips to grow your business online, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I got a question for you. What's one thing you're going to remove from your website or change on your website after watching this? You know how I talked about in the beginning about your website potentially scaring customers away? Well, by removing these 5 things, the clutter, the sliders, vague buttons, bad stock photos, and old content, you're not just cleaning up. You're making your website more welcoming and an effective tool for your business. The big takeaway here is simplicity and clarity convert.